morning, folks and friends. Welcome to a brand new episode of Sci-Cle of Life. I'm glad you could join us as we explore the fascinating world of rocks, minerals, and more. Has your eye ever been caught by a rock or crystal at a shop? As pretty as they may be, have you ever wondered what they may bring into your life? Perhaps a misfortune from a curse? Is it science? Is it superstition? Stay tuned as we dive into the magical world of cursed or not so cursed rocks and minerals. Let's begin. Are you ready for it?
I am BATUMBAKAL from Paranaque.
This woman purchased a blue crystal-like rock from a gift shop last week since she thought it would make an appealing decoration for her aquarium. After submerging it in water, her fish were found dead the very next day.
It's cursed. I know it. I take great care of my fish and perform filtration on my aquarium once a month. There's no way they died because of me. Everything was ruined when I put that rock in the aquarium.
Please stand by. We need to calm her down.
My mom...
What gave you the idea that the crystal could be cursed?
Are colored blue and gave off a unique aura. They are the positions of encantos. And if you take it from them without offering something in return, those damn rocks will take everything away from you as a consequences. And they started with my fish. My poor fish.
May we know where you purchased this crystal?
Her shop isn't that far away from here.
Our team decided to visit the shop she bought the crystal from and personally ask the seller about this strange material and where they found it from.
Hi, my name's Jade GUINTO,
What's
and
your
I'm
name?
from Manila. So what I basically do is travel around the
May we
world
know where
and
you
try
found the
to
rock?
collect and hunt as much as unique materials that I could add to my collection. And then I sell them for a reasonable price, of course. Oh, and if you could, please check out my...
Miss, let's not stay off track, please.
Oh, right, sorry. Anyway, I found that rock when I was traveling to Chile. I found it in a mining area, actually, like nearby a mining area. To be honest, I think that woman has gone crazy. There's no such thing as rocks carrying misfortune. I literally just came across it and while working, wondering about, is that even possible? Like,
She's lying. That rock is evil. She's just denying it to avoid accountability because she knows she's the one to blame here.
While they duke it out, our team took the initiative of acting as the common sense of this situation and seek the truth behind these rather series of unfortunate events. We invited an expert in geology named VEROSIKA to help us solve this conundrum.
Thank you so much for inviting me. After looking into the situation, I realized that this is not a rock, but rather a mineral. However,
Will we be able to unravel this mystery? Could our geologist be of help? Could Crystal Batumbakal actually be right about this myth that she believes in? And most importantly, will the fish finally get their justice? Everything will be revealed to you after this short commercial break.
Did you know that milk is not only good for bones and also for brain? Milk contains calcium, protein, and other nutrients that help your brain function better and learn faster. Milk can also stimulate your curiosity and creativity and make you more interested in the world around you. For example, did you ever wonder why the continents look the way they do? Why do Africa and South America seem to fit together like pieces of a puzzle? Why is Australia so far away from everything else? Why are there mountains, volcanoes, and earthquakes in some places, but not in others? These questions can be answered by the theory of continental drift, which explains how the continents were once joined together in a single landmass called Pangaea, and how they slowly moved apart over millions of years. This theory was proposed by a German scientist named Alfred Wegener, and used evidence from fossils, rocks, and climate to support this idea. He also drank a lot of milk, which helps him think clearly and creatively. So, if you want to be like Wegener and discover the secret threads of our planet's history, you should drink more milk. Milk will not only make you stronger and healthier, but also smart, adventurous. Milk will make you want to learn more about the world and its wonders. Milk. Let's think of discovery. Try it today.
So now that we have a professional on deck, are you finally ready to know what could have possibly happened to your fish?
Fine, I'll consider the inference, but I still believe in myself unless I'm proven wrong.
To find out more about this conundrum, you will be asking an expert on this case to find out more about the
Thank you
crystal.
once again, Moriah Carey.
The stage is yours.
As I was saying, I just want to clarify some misconceptions. As I was saying before, after looking into the material, it turns out that it's not a rock but rather a mineral.
Oh,
This certain crystal right here is actually called calcentite. Calcentite is a richly colored blue-green water-soluble sulfate mineral. This mineral is usually used on copper ore. This type of crystal is moderately toxic material, sometimes used as the pesticide and fungicide. It is necessary to keep it far from a wet environment. This type of mineral can easily be dissolved and recrystallized whenever it is in a wet environment. The water solubility of this mineral can easily lead to copper poisoning of an environment and is toxic to humans. Since this mineral is usually used in copper ore, it may cause copper poisoning. Copper poisoning is one of the most toxic heavy metals to fish.
so that explains what happened to my fish. But besides that, I'm so happy to find out that it wasn't a cursed stone. But now I'm curious. How are rocks, crystals formed exactly?
Let me happily explain it to you. Rocks are formed through various geological processes, including cooling and solidification of molten materials such as igneous rocks, and the accumulation and compression of sediment or sedimentary rocks, and the alteration of existing rocks due to heat and pressure or metamorphic rocks. These processes shape the Earth's crust and create a diverse range of rock types. Through pain
How are you
and
able to
years
remember
and
this amount of
years of
knowledge?
study. Uh,
Okay. I guess I'm curious now too.
I'm so
Any more
glad you asked.
information about the rocks and minerals?
Rocks are naturally occurring solid substances composed of one or more minerals. They can vary greatly in size and are typically made up of a mixture of minerals and other materials. Rocks can be classified into three types: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, based on their formation processes. Minerals, on the other hand, are naturally occurring inorganic substances with a specific chemical composition and crystalline. They are the building blocks of rocks and are characterized by their unique properties such as hardness, color, and luster. Examples of minerals include quartz, feldspar, and calcite.
I'm glad that this proves that there's no such thing as coarse rocks and stuff. But I'm still having a hard time understanding the minerals' physical and chemical properties, and hopefully It would help me to identify rocks crystals next time I think of buying another.
No worries, ma'am. I shall gladly help you understand. Well, physical properties inside characteristics like color, hardness, luster, shine, cleavage on how it breaks and strike, the color of its powdered form when scratched. Physical properties help identify and classify minerals. Chemical properties are minerals that have a specific chemical composition, meaning that they are composed of particular elements or compounds. This composition gives them unique chemical properties such as their reaction to acids or any other chemicals.
Now that you know how to identify and characterize minerals and
I
rocks,
learned so
I
much
hope you can avoid
today, and thanks
situations
to
like this
you,
again.
I'll be able to safely pick out rocks and crystals next time.
It's no problem, ma'am. We're happy to help.
Thankfully, we were able to put this mystery to rest. I hope Ms. Crystal BATUMBAKAL will be able to apply the new knowledge that she's gained from this journey and be more careful next time. Speaking of rocks, did you know that rocks are a useful material in determining the changes that's happened in our planet throughout its billion years of existence? To discuss more on the topic, we have Dr. Geli. Take it away!
Thank you, Moriah Carey, and hello to all those who are watching right now. I am Regina Veloso. We learned a lot about rocks and minerals thanks to our geologists, but do you know that there are more to rocks than chunk of objects we kick around? Rocks are used in relative and absolute dating. Now, what are these terms, you ask? To put it simply, absolute dating is a method used in determining the specific age of rocks, while relative dating is the arranging of geological events based on rock sequence. These methods help scientists and geologists to lay down a time frame for the Earth's history as well as the age of fossils and rocks. Thanks to this, scientists were able to create the geologic timescale, a standardized system for organizing the Earth's history into four time intervals, these being the Precambrian, Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic periods. It's always great to learn something new because it helps us appreciate the world around us. That is all for me. Till next time!
Wow, that was an eventful day. Now that we've debunked cursed rocks and minerals, let us please once again welcome our guest, Miss Crystal BATUMBAKAL.
Hi! Thank you for having me. I learned a lot today. I don't really know how I'm feeling. I'm sad about my fish. I really miss them dearly. And if I'm being honest, I'm also kind of relieved it happened. I wouldn't have known that certain minerals bring harm to poor lovely fish. Oh, and as humans too, of course. My takeaway is to always do your research, my friends. Be careful out there.
That's wonderful! I hope you guys learned something new today as well. See you in the next one! Bye! Let's eat fish!